Escorts are easier because it's a more honest exchange. Like, you're never going to have an escort go, I was just doing that so you'd like me.
Right.
You know what it is, and she knows what it is.
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes if you sleep with somebody who you meet on the road, you got to be careful because they'll act like, no, this is just casual, but it might mean a little more to them.
Right.
And if it doesn't mean more to you, they get pissed off.
And then the next time you come back, you can get like a super, crazy fan.
Yeah.
Or it's also just like, I would also be worried about like the crazy ex or the one night stand turn into like,
Gotta be
you know
careful.
what he did to me kind of a thing. Like you can never, the whole Me Too, like it feels like it's a slippery slope with escorts feel like the safer
It is,
route.
yeah, and it's just more honest, like, I mean, fucking fans is fine too. Like, they're people.
Yeah.
And like, people are like, oh, if you're fucking your fans, that's a little. It's like, well, how about what they're doing? Like, they're fucking me, what? Because I'm handsome? I mean, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, they wouldn't look at me if I was
It's
a garbage
reverse
man.
escort because they paid to see you, and now you're having sex with them.
Absolutely.
So
Chances are I comped them, so no.
Yeah. Did you? I can't even ballpark like you with the basketballs. I can't even ballpark what an escort would cost. I think it could be anywhere from $300 to $12,000.
That's probably right. I've never spent that much on it. I was pretty easy. Like, I wasn't big on anything. I think the most I ever spent was $1,000, and that was somebody who I really wanted to see, who had been in like films. And
so you get like a catalog. You get is it like a karaoke book where you get a catalog of people to fit through?
Well, it's click. It's click. It's click.
Yeah.
But it was no. She was a woman I had met, and she had done movies and all this stuff, like porn. So I was like, oh, okay. I wanted to see her, but she charged a lot more because of who she was, and I did it once, and then I had sex with her without a condom. And I came in her. I was crazy.
Whoa.
I was crazy.
Did she flip out from that?
No, she wanted me to.
Oh.
And I didn't see her for a long time. And then I saw her, like, we hooked up. The next time we hooked up was like a year later, and she was pregnant. and she was very honest. And she's like, yeah, this is from a client. She's like, he got me pregnant. And I told him, look, this is how much I'll charge you to get the abortion. And he didn't want to pay it, so now I'm going to have the baby. And it's crazy because I know how much he makes, so I know how much he's going to have to pay. Like,
my God.
So I'm like, I took a real chance.
How pregnant was she when you met back up?
I mean, she was 7 or 8 months, and it was impossible. It was mine. It was over a year later.
Yeah.
Believe me, she would have told me.
You hired her for services, or were you were just like hanging out with her?
No. We hooked up. I think she gave me. I'm not a big. Pregnancy is not a thing for me. Some guys like it. I don't at all like it. Obviously, some of my marriage. So we fooled around a little bit. But we didn't have sex.
Right. Because $1,000 is that everything? Now, did they stay there until you're done, or is it like you have me for the night? How does that? I feel like a young sheep boy who just came out of I'm so naive when it comes to this.
That was an hour.
An hour.
But I remember when it was. It was, I want to say 2012. Patrice was, I think, still in the hospital. I have a weird time frame for that. I don't know if he had died yet or was still in the hospital. So it might have been 2011. But that's how many years ago that was. I remember. I have a very weird time stamp for that one. So her kid now is probably 12.
Whoa.
12 years old.
That's crazy.
Yeah. She was nice, though. And she was very, very sexy. And, man, was that a hot experience. It was a crazy gamble, though.
Yeah. Did you have the shame right afterwards, like the post? I've heard a lot of people they get the hooker or whatever, and then immediately after it's like, I should have just jerked off.
I mean, like if you spend more money, but I wanted to see her,
right?
And again, I don't like I would get to know people. Like most of the girls I would see like for years. Like
oh wow,
I would see girls like regularly. I still talk to some women who I saw years ago, women who I haven't seen in 8 years. We still text once in a while. Hey, how are you? Like. It's I always liked them. I fell in love.
I think that's honestly like healthier than like I said, like the having sex with the fans or like wait staff. You know what I mean? It just feels like it's less sticky. And there's been plenty of
waitresses. Very few, like very over the years.
Right.
I can think of maybe 2 or 3, and one we hooked up, but. I was friends with, this was after she was a waitress. I knew her for like 5 years before we ever hooked up. Like very, very few over the, I'm an acquired taste fuck. like the better looking you are, the more they're gonna be like, wow. Like if you were on the road, you would do great if you were in the run. With me, it's like they finally go, all right, I like this guy.
He wore me down.
Well, no, I'm dirty enough where those weird things they were ashamed of. They're like, I can tell him about that.
Weird kinks you can get.
I'm not persistent. I don't go, come on, because it doesn't turn me on because I'm more of a sub. Like, so I like a dirty brain.
Nice. Okay.
I don't like to have to always
the shame of that if you try to hook up with a fan and then she's like, no, I'm good. That to me would be the ultimate like, oh God. You know?
No, that's happened a lot too. Oh my God, yeah. Or no, my boyfriend likes you. Like, you got to take your shot.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, look, I like you. Why not?